Here at the Sigma Summit in Curaçao, on the first day of the event, we have the privilege of interviewing Mr. Nick Nally, who is the Chief Revenue Officer of Continent A Technologies. Nick, welcome.
Thank you very much. First and foremost, I must say that we're delighted to be here at the very first Sigma conference, so thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you. And why did you choose to attend Sigma Curaçao?
Well, I suppose, I don't know if you probably know about Continent A. We have something like 80 or 90, almost 100 different locations around the world. We've been providing services to all kinds of online gaming jurisdictions throughout over 25 years. But Curaçao is a little bit different in that we don't have a point of presence here, we don't have any services, and primarily we're here today to listen and to learn about the challenges and what's going on in the marketplace. We want to meet new operators. We want to hear what their challenges are, and then to be able to craft solutions for them.
Nick, what services or offerings has Continent 8 showcased while attending this event in Curaçao?
Just like any other jurisdiction, any other market that we enter into, we're going to be bringing our whole range of offerings to the marketplace. Today we offer a complete suite of services that include hosting, connectivity, cloud and security services. So as an example, one of the most popular services that we have at the moment in locations such as Malta, Gibraltar, the Isle of Man, across Europe and across many US states is our multi-tenant or public cloud offering. We found this as an extremely cost-effective and reliable service for new entrants and new operators into a marketplace. The other thing that's of note right at the moment is the cybersecurity offerings. We're going all in terms of bringing our not just our DDoS and our WAP offerings, but our full suite of SOC SIM, EDR and MDR solutions to the marketplace. And we've had a lot of success with these services outside of the gaming sector, and we're now going to be bringing that experience into the gaming sector going forward.
Okay, and Continent 8 network is among 28 of the largest in the world. So this is obviously a phenomenal achievement. Can you share any upcoming announcements or developments that Continent 8 is planning? Where are you expanding? What's the next move?
Yeah, when I actually saw that statistic, I was a bit taken aback, to be honest with you. But I suppose when you look at it, it's down to 25 years of building a backbone, connecting all of these different data centers. And today, as you say, we've got one of the largest, one of the most connected services, depending on how you measure it. In the US, for example, we're in the top 15 in terms of connectivity, and we're even above companies such as Cloudflare and DigitalOcean in terms of our connectivity. Depends on how you measure it, of course. But all to say that in the US market at the moment, we're powering probably close to 90% of the sports betting and iGaming market. All right. But anyway, we're not stopping there in the US. We're looking at new marketplaces. In terms of new offerings, we're looking at the Australasia at the moment. We're looking at Africa. We're looking at new locations in LATAM. And of course, we're going to continue to expand in the US. I'll give a footnote there. A lot of the work at the moment is going into building additional centres or secondary sites into US states. So we're just turning up secondary sites in Kentucky, North Carolina and West Virginia, and we're just going to keep going.
Wow, there's quite an expansion plan in place, I have to say. So tell me a little bit now more about the compliance and regulatory adherences when it comes to supporting licenses. Obviously, different jurisdictions require different takes when it comes to licenses. What is the regulatory adherence and your point of view when it comes to this?
Yeah, we've always taken a very strong view when it comes to regulation and compliance. Our position going forward, entering into any new country or a new state, is that we always want to be regulated ourselves. Okay, because when you're regulated and when you're involved, you can be part of the solution, but also if anything goes wrong, you're part of the problem. So we want to work with regulators. So we spend a lot of time up front working with these different individuals to try and craft solutions. And I'll give you one example. When we went into New Jersey first, we built a state-of-the-art data center just for the online gaming sector. So it was a very unique situation where you had to have servers sitting in Atlantic City. So we built a data center, but then in terms of our public cloud offering, which we had available in other locations, we wanted to bring that into the marketplace in New Jersey. Okay, but we worked with the Division of Gaming Enforcement to make sure that we had a very, very compliant solution that met their needs as well as the operators' needs. I won't go into too much detail, but it's quite an ordeal, but one that's served us very, very well going forward into other US states.
Okay. So you've told us about your expansion plans to other continents and other jurisdictions. When it comes to Continent 8, what's in store for the remainder of the year?
I think it's more of the same.
Even when it comes to your offerings?
Yeah.
Are there plans for?
Well, there are plans. The next announcement, and it's ongoing at the moment, is the development of our gaming exchange, and the gaming exchange is effectively a private network linking all of these online operators, content providers, platforms. It's a network where they can all talk to each other seamlessly across a private network. And what that allows them to do is obviously to get better efficiency, better latency, and also to avoid DDoS attacks. So we remove the exposure to public IPs. All right. So that's the first announcement, and we're going to be taking that to marketplace for the rest of the year. We already have some customers who are up and running on it, so we're trialing this and getting it moving. After that, we're going full in on the cybersecurity and our SOC SIM, and I talked to you already about our services in the security area. I think that's going to be hugely important. We've had a lot of inquiries, obviously based upon some recent events, but obviously customers needing to secure not just their networks, but to secure their enterprises. So that's going to be a big topic for the next 6 months, and then of course new locations.
So we look forward to seeing what's in store.
I hope so. Thank you very much.
Nick, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for your insightful discussion, and we hope you're enjoying your time here in Curaçao.
Thank you. Having a great time, by the way.
Thank you.
Great location. Thank you.